X on the shelf.
Doctor Who.
Who's that?
Who is Doctor Who?
Have you got loads of money off acting and like supercars?
Supercars. That.
No comment. You working for the police, you?
So basically, I just got beat up by Batman. That was my part.
Hello and welcome back to KidsKast. My name is Isaac. Today we are talking with an actor of both film, TV and stage. He's preferred in The Batman, The Responder, and has just finished filming season 2 of Go as Phil McGuinness. Thank you for joining us today.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
So, what inspired you to become an actor and how did you get started in the industry?
I was very, very shy when I was younger. So I remember being in my school play when I was in year 6 and I played a tree with no lines. And then I went to Brookfield High School, which is Kirby High School now, I think it's called, Kirby High. And I remember being in an English class and we had chairs next to each other and we had to reenact like a scene just randomly. And I just remember thinking, I could do this. And then my teacher recommended me to go to do auditions for the school play, which was Bugsy Malone, and I got the role of Knuckles. Have you ever seen Bugsy Malone?
No. They're doing Oliver and the Twist.
Oh, you're doing Oliver Twist. See, Fagin's one of my favourite characters. See, I love to play Fagin. And then I got the part in that, and I remember my teacher saying to me that we don't really give parts like that to year 8s. Because what happened on stage was somebody forgot to come on and I had to improvise, and it just seemed to come semi-naturally to me. So yeah, and then I sort of never really looked back from then.
What's your favourite movie you've acted in?
I haven't been in that many movies, but I was obsessed with Batman when I was a child, and I watched all the films, watched all the cartoons, and then when I heard they were making the Batman, I decided to email in myself, and I managed to get myself an audition, and I ended up getting the part. And I was on set, and it was Zoe Kravitz who was Catwoman, and it was the stuntman for Batman. So I was very lucky. So I had 2 scenes with the 2 main characters. That was brilliant.
Are you playing it?
Pardon?
What plane were you?
What part was I? I was the elevator guard. So basically, I just got beat up by Batman. That was my part, but it was brilliant.
Oi, did it hurt?
Well, they didn't do it for real. They just pretend.
Since you've played or acted as multiple roles, which one has been your favourite so far?
There was a brilliant part that I played called Fat Jack, which one of the jokes in it is because I'm actually not fat, because I'm very slim and tall. But I went to Budapest. Does anyone know where Budapest is?
It's in India, isn't it?
It's not quite India, but it's sort of towards that way.
Pakistan?
Not quite, it's Hungary.
Oh.
But it's brilliant. And so we got to go over there, and they made, have you ever seen pictures of Universal Studios?
Yeah.
Where they made the entire set. And so when you walked into a pub, there was actually a pub there, and a butcher's and everything. So it's a little bit old for you guys, but that was, your parents or your guardians, they'll know what it is. It's called The Alienist, Angel of Darkness. That was probably my favourite character. He was a bit of a baddie in it.
What is your favourite movie and TV show and why?
Ooh, my favourite. See, I love Batman. So have you seen the Dark Knight trilogy? No?
Yeah,
So we
I
haven't.
watched one show about
So
it.
see, actually, you're probably a little bit too young to maybe watch the Dark Knight trilogy.
I've watched it.
What does it
I've
mean?
watched it like a few minutes of it, but it was too long. It was like 12 o'clock at night. So
Yeah, it can be quite long.
I want to rewatch.
If you watch it in the morning,
I'm not a big fan of Batman, really.
No, what do you like?
More of like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I have a question. Do you like horror movies?
Yes, I do.
What kind of horror movie for you?
I do. I get a bit scared with movies like that.
I've started watching Hill House with my dad. You're
The
watching
what?
Hill House.
On Netflix?
Yeah,
That is brilliant.
it's scary.
That is brilliant.
The ends where it's like the woman in front of the face. It freaked me out.
Yes, very, very scary. Brilliant acting in that. Really, really brilliant acting. Who's your favourite character in Batman?
the Riddler.
The Riddler. See, I actually went to my mum's fancy dress party dressed as the Riddler. That's one of the questions maybe we could talk about, but I think I'd probably be more of a Riddler, but my favourite character is probably the Joker.
What have you ever played in a part or watched the Batman from 1979? I think it is.
Oh, the very old Batman, the Adam West, where it's all
Yeah.
kapow. Yes, I love all that. See, I grew up on all of that sort of stuff. I wasn't born that early, but they all replayed when I was a child.
Can you share a funny or memorable moment from behind the scenes of one of your projects?
I'm really tall. I'm like 6'4", okay? How tall are you guys?
Last time I checked was when I went to Oliver Towers. I was 4.1.
He's done 11.
So I'm
I'm
like
still in 11.
probably 2.5 foot, maybe more
Well,
taller than you guys.
Still in 11.
Okay.
I'm still on my height.
It's got
Right.
nothing to do with your height.
I know, but I'm still-
Stones.
So, right. We were filming, and remember when I told you before where they built everything in? So, you wasn't here just a minute ago. So, they built an industrial estate, like Kirby Industrial Estate. They built an entire set with a massive road. So, imagine like 1900s, really
This
old.
true?
This is true. Smoke everywhere. And because everything was built a lot smaller then, because I was very tall, I actually banged my head on the light. And they kept it in the filming. So if anyone sees it, you'll be able to see me banging my head in the background, and that was real. They kept it.
Do it here.
Thankfully, I had a hat on, so I couldn't feel it. But I bang my head all the time because I'm so tall.
Hasn't done let me do it.
I can probably see that.
Yes. But do you know what happens? You know, every time I go into a supermarket, people always look at me, and I can always tell they want something from the top shelf. So that's all I do when I go to the supermarket is just keep. There you go. There you go. So it has benefits sometimes as well.
It's very helpful.
Well, I try to be. Try to be. It's nice to be nice.
Yeah.
Do you know how like you do like acting and that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer more serious characters or funny characters?
I tend to get cast a lot as very baddies. I think sometimes being tall, it can be seen as quite intimidating. But in Go Ed, I get to play a bit of a funny character. Have any of you guys seen Go Ed? Are you a bit too young for it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you've seen a bit. You're maybe a little bit too young.
Bit of it off TikTok.
Yes. Well, I play a teacher in that who is struggling. So it's a little bit of a funny character, which is a bit unusual for me. So I like the mix, but I definitely like to play bad guys as well. Very different from who I am. If you were actors, what would you play? Would you play baddies or goodies?
Goodies.
Goodies? Baddies?
Fight.
So you can fight the baddies?
I want to fight.
You just want to fight generally? Okay.
I'm a good fighter.
And you'd be baddies, why?
I just generally prefer it because I do drama and
Do you?
I usually get like put as bad characters in my shows and that I do.
So you're a character actor then, so you can play different characters. See, that's all I ever wanted to be when I was younger. I wanted to play different characters, so you think, oh, I didn't realise that was Phil. Oh, Phil can do this, and Phil can also do that.
How do you prepare for a new role? Do you have any special techniques or routines?
To prepare for a role. See, what happens is, if you have to audition, so that you have to go for like an interview, and you have to prepare it. But then if you get the part, you'll get the script. And what every actor does, the first thing they do is...
What you have to do with them is you have to learn all your lines for like a year or something.
It takes
a long time.
It takes me a very long time, that is true, to learn
2
lines.
years, probably.
Maybe I might just about get them all right if I had 2 years' time. But when you're filming, you get lots of different takes, so you can do it over and over and over again. So what a lot of actors do is they highlight their lines.
And then like they secretly put it like that.
Yeah, so you cover up the other person's lines, and you say your lines, and then you'll cover up your lines, read the other person's lines, and see if you can remember how to say what the words were for your lines. Or sometimes you might do like this, and you might record your lines and listen. If you're in the car or you've got your headphones in, you can play them over and over and over again.
Do you have a routine?
I have one of my routines is to try and go over and over and over and over my lines as much as possible, because if you learn if you can learn your lines quick enough, it frees you up then to be able to not look at what you're saying and to be able to play with different things. So one of my techniques is I like to do all of my lines in different voices. Anyone got any funny voices that they can do?
Me.
Go on. That's good. Because what happens then when you say your lines in different voices, it stops you getting into a rhythm of saying things in exactly the same way over and over and over again. So that's a good idea. Have you got one? Go on then.
I can't do it. Paul, you do yours first. I haven't got one. I haven't got your deep voice.
You have your very deep voice. Can you talk like this?
Yes, I can.
Good. See? That's one good technique about learning lines. Do them all in different voices.
Do you want to try and all say hello and welcome to KidsKast in different voices?
Yeah. Come on then. You ready? Who wants to go?
in KidsKast.
Right. That's good. Hi and welcome to KidsKast. You do yours.
Hello and welcome to KidsKast.
Nice.
Paul, you go first.
Not want to do? It's okay. Do you want to do yours?
I'm nervous for this one. We don't need to get me back in. And you.
Hi and welcome to KidsKast.
Nice. Super Scouse. I like that.
I have one more.
Go on then.
Welcome to KidsKast.
Lovely. What a great voice. Fantastic. Thank you. So that's what I like to do. Got loads of different voices and then it's easier to learn your lines then.
Have you got loads of money off acting and like supercars?
Supercars.
Who's your favourite actor?
There's two good questions there. Have I got loads of money? Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. But it is really good to know that you can actually make a career out of acting if anyone is interested. But you've got to work really, really hard. And it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed money either. So what's a good idea, I think, is to have lots of different skills. So you can do a little something else outside of acting. You can do acting. You could do voiceover work. Does anyone know what voiceover work is?
Me.
Go on.
Yeah. Is it like someone will speak for you or over you?
That can happen in TV. Yeah, go on. What was your idea?
Where you can be the voice of like animated characters.
Yes, excellent. So do you know when you play video games? Anyone play
Yeah.
Fortnite?
Me.
Yeah.
I love playing.
So there's sometimes that they have voices when you're playing them, characters.
No, but there's one I play on my phone. It's called Brawl Stars.
Yeah.
And they have like voice lines.
See, so that's actors recording like this
Like-
and doing the different voices. Yeah,
Oh, there's a scary movie called Quiet Place
I've seen it.
that has the boiled one in it. I think it's called.
Right.
That's someone who said, and then said something, and then slowed the voice down. Like,
Yes.
And when you're asleep, I'll be there.
See, so there's lots of different jobs in acting. So what you said before, where sometimes if I'm speaking and they might not catch exactly what I said, I might have to go back in and match my voice to my lips moving on the screen. So that's another job as well. It's called ADR.
You've worked with some well-known actors. Who's been the most fun to work with and why?
Ooh, I've worked with some brilliant actors, and everyone's been super lovely to me. There was someone I particularly worked with really well was Mark Womack and Faye McKeever in The Responder, and they're super lovely to work with. Had loads of scenes with them. But one of my favourites outside of them was Daniel Bruhl. Has anyone seen Captain America?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know Baron Zemo is from Captain America? Yeah, well, he is a brilliant, you can Google him, right? He's a brilliant actor. And I had just one scene with him, me and him, really close, sitting inside a carriage. And he was one of the best actors I've ever seen. He was just superb and super lovely to work with as well. He was brilliant. A real leading actor.
What's one of your favourite games?
One of my favourite games. Does anyone play EAFC 24?
Of course. I'm telling you.
I'm terrible at
Are you good?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm good at
I'm pretty for 23.
How good is good?
I don't know.
Like out of 10?
Past 10 actually.
Past 10?
1.
Very confident, aren't
What
they?
about your team?
One.
Minus,
I don't
minus
know.
one.
Minus one.
Yeah, you do.
What about your team?
I
play FIFA
See, I haven't played enough, but I play a fair bit, so I'd probably say I'm about a 7. Do you think you could beat me? Is the question.
Yeah. I can beat you in a
Do you
FIFA
get what we
23.
mean? Do you get what we mean? You're right in your ultimate team.
I don't play Ultimate Team. Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I don't play enough. All my mates do though. Yeah. Yes, I would give myself a 7 out of 10, but I don't play Ultimate Team though, because that's where all like they connected, don't they, to give you the percentage score. Yes. I know. I'm not that old, but no, I don't play Do you buy all the packs?
Yeah, I'm getting off
Really?
25
Yeah.
When's it's out soon, isn't it? September.
September, but if you pre-ordered it before the 20th of August, you got it. Like,
Can you
you get
hear
early
me
access.
So,
Really?
so
Bro, it is September.
No, see, I'm old school. I started playing. It was do you remember it was called FIFA before EAFC?
Yeah.
I started playing that years ago, way before Ultimate Team came out. That's why I don't have a rating, because I'm a bit old. Have you played the new Spider-Man game?
Yeah, I love it.
want
I've
it.
defeated Sandman. I've defeated Venom.
Sandman was easy.
Sandman is a bit easy, and you just need to pour water on him, and it turns into this thing, and he goes like that.
Yeah, that's his weakness. But yeah, I think I'm a big action superhero fan, so I think it'd probably be a Batman game.
Which one do you pick, Spider-Man 1 or 2?
Oh my! That's a large decision for me.
That's
Miles
good.
Morales, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
all Miles Morales.
That's a good question. See, I do like Spider-Man 1,
If you were to pick
but Spider-Man 2's got loads of cool stuff in it.
I haven't played it.
the other one with Miles Morales and Spider-Man, isn't that
Yeah.
practically 3? Because Miles Morales.
It's sort of
And
it's
just
sort
Spider-Man.
of it's sort of is a little bit, yeah. It's like Spider-Man Miles Morales is a bit like an extension of the original Spider-Man game.
But then Miles Morales has also got Peter Parker in it.
It has, yeah.
Do you like Spider-Man or Robin more?
Good question.
That's a good question. See,
Let me have a question.
I like Robin. Do you want the next question?
Yeah.
Okay then. Deal.
Who's your favourite character except for Batman?
Who's my favourite character except for Batman? Doctor Who.
Batman.
Who's that?
Who is Doctor Who?
Oh yeah.
Diddle-a-dun, diddle-a-dun, diddle-a-dun. That's my big
Well,
dream, you
it
know.
was.
No.
Do some
Hang on.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah. Go on. Who's there?
I hate Doctor.
I hate Doctor Who.
I hate Doctor Who.
That's good. I love Doctor Who. Doctor Who is my biggest dream. Does anyone else like Doctor Who?
I've seen
Yeah.
the movie, but I've not seen the movie, but I've seen a play of it.
You've seen a play of Doctor Who? Have you?
Is it the Wizard of Oz? Is that?
No, that's similar. That's similar. I think my costume of Doctor Who. It's good. No, because it's a good idea. Because the wizard. Has anyone seen Wicked?
I want to watch
I
it.
was in a play. I was in Wicked.
Really?
Yeah.
See, because when I was looking at the wizard's costume in Wicked, I was thinking that might be my Doctor Who costume if I had the chance to play the Doctor.
I was Fiona.
Really?
Yeah.
I played the Tin Man.
I've watched the Spider-Man movie, but it's like where they all like, with some of them, like there's like 3 Spider-Mans at the time, and they did because they had to defeat like loads of them.
Yes,
Just in one building.
that is
Spider-Man,
brilliant.
The newest.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Is it called No Way Home?
Yeah, no way.
Or is it
Brilliant.
Spider-Man Homecoming? No, that's a different.
That's number 1, isn't it? Spider-Man Homecoming, and then you had Spider-Man Far From Home, and then you had Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do you have any good stories of edition you've done?
Okay, so, right, here's one, right. It was for theatre, yes, it was on the stage. I went and I walked into the room, and do you know, outside, like, imagine there's an audition in this room, yeah? And outside of this room, there was about 25 to 30 people, and I probably knew about 15 to 20 of them. So I was really nervous, because you tend to know a lot of people. I got on stage, forgot my lines during the audition. But just before I left the house, we've got a rose bush in our garden, and for some reason I decided to cut a rose off my rose bush. I put it in my top pocket. I don't know why I did it. And when I was doing the audition, forgot my lines, and I was supposed to be trying to play a romantic character, quite funny. So I went out into the audience, gave the person that was auditioning me the rose, walked out, and ended up getting the part, even though I forgot my lines.
If there was a bad character,
Yeah.
but like isn't like terrible, like it's not really gonna say much.
Oh, right. See, I actually like this. So do you know sometimes when you can have loads and loads and loads of lines, but you can also say stuff without actually speaking, can't you? You know, so if you're...
I was saying mine.
Yeah, if you're upset, or your friends are upset, you can know that they're upset without them saying anything, can't you? Yeah. And I think that's some of the best ever acting, when you don't have to speak. So if something didn't have many lines, I still would want to do it if the character's really good, definitely.
I've got a question.
Go on.
Have you ever got like a part that you've hated playing?
Have I ever got a part that I've hated playing? Oh, I don't think so. Sometimes you can not like the character that you're playing because they're not very nice. But your job as an actor then is to try and understand why they're doing what they're doing. Often, people who do not very nice things often think they're doing the right thing in some strange way because they think that they're right. So that's what, as an actor, that's what you've got to try and find. You've got to try and find the reasons why they do what they do. So not yet, currently. And hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll love everything that I do. Touch wood.
What's the best and worst part about being an actor?
What's the best and worst part about being an actor? I would definitely say the best part about being an actor is being able to do really fun stuff like this. Because I'm an actor, you guys invited me along to do stuff like this. And being on set of Batman, lots of big things, getting to see lots of cool sets.
If you were like character in Harry Potter, what would it be?
Yeah, I definitely think I'd like to be Snape. I think that's probably one of my Snape.
It would be Malfoy. It fits me better.
I think I can imagine you being a Malfoy. I think you'd be really good as one of the Malfoys. Or Lucius Malfoy. I like Lucius Malfoy. He's the dad. He's the dad.
A Lucius Malfoy.
Go on.
Do you like banging your head on the light?
Do I like? Did I like banging my head on the light? In the moment I thought it ruined the scene, but then when you watch it, it's sort of funny. But I bang my head all the time, so after a while it becomes not funny because it hurts after a while on dull frames. You're right.
Is it like
something.
It was just like really, really far in the background?
It's far in the background, but if you're watching, you can see it.
If you're like me, would you, as long as people are happy, are you happy?
Am I happy if other people are happy? Yeah. I think it's really important that people are happy in your presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if you're happy and someone's sad, you need to cheer them up. It makes more sense.
You're right. Yeah. I think particularly as well when you're on set, it's really important to be nice to everybody because you don't know what day anyone else is having. So I think that's a really important point. That.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Go on.
English or Spanish?
This is some trick question when everyone knows.
English or Spanish? Just pick a language.
Well, the only one I know is English.
Yeah. Whoever moves first is a bad actor. Sean, you moved.
Wait, I don't think it's a part. I think it's just them. Phil. Hello?
Hello.
He's moving.
I haven't moved yet.
He's chewing. Oh, he moved.
I never moved.
That was really good. You had me
never
going.
moved.
I was desperate to blink then as well.
I didn't move.
You did really well.
Blink. It's not like you guys think.
Oh, I've got to.
Give me a prize.
Keep that in this.
So I said I can do drama. I can cry on commands, can you?
That is. Do you know, it's not something that I'm able to do very often. It takes me. Do you know what I have to do? I have to look into like a light like this and not blink for ages, and then my eyes will well up, and they'll be like, right, okay. Or It's what some actors do is they might pluck one of the hairs, or they have the chapstick under the eyes, which is called a tear stick. But you can just do it like that.
If I start blinking, I can make my eyes water.
See, that's a good skill. Some actors can.
Do it. Wait, I'm gonna try.
But
I can do it.
Wait.
we're having a cry off, guys.
What's your favourite superhero?
Would you still be happy if you got Robin?
That's a good question, because yeah, I think I would. Because it's sometimes in life you can think that you desperately want one thing, but life can present something else that could be equally as good or better. But if you're always solely just 100% focused on one thing, you might miss out on lots of other great things. So always be open to what other great things there are in life. So yes, I would be very happy if I got Robin.
What's your favourite football team?
Say the right answer.
Come on.
Say the right answer.
It's not this, by the way. I play for this team.
Right.
I'm playing today.
Do you know, I have done voiceovers for Liverpool, and I've worked for Liverpool Football Club. So when you listen to Radio City, you will have heard my voice for advertising the kids.
So is your favourite Liverpool?
It's not. It's Everton, isn't it? Is it? Bottom of the league.
Yeah,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Bottom of the league.
I know, but it's all right. We're getting a new owner. We're going to turn it around.
Wow.
But I want both Everton, Liverpool, and Tranmere to do very well.
Do you have any hidden talents or skills people might
Not know about.
not know about?
Does anyone like to dance?
Me, I like breakdancing.
Do you like breakdancing?
Do it.
I can do it.
Get over
Can
there
you?
now and do it.
I'm on the camera.
Am I?
Do it on the
See,
camera.
We'll do it afterwards.
you'll be a much better dancer than me. I like to. Does anyone know Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
That's
I can do
yes.
I can do the movement.
Can you do the moonwalk?
Can't I? Like,
See, that's my favourite. Sometimes I like to dance. I like to dance like Michael Jackson.
What's the 3 things you can't live with? No, you can't live without.
3 things that I can't live without. Right. Okay.
Your family.
Big question.
There's one.
How did you know that was my first choice?
Were you actually going to say that?
I was, yeah. My family are very important to me. The most important thing. Yeah. My mum's with me and my little dog called Poppy.
I'm
And I've got- I've got-
being on this really cool podcast.
Yes. No, I won't be able to live without being on this every week now. And I've got a parrot as well.
Something
I've got. What type of dog have you got?
A poodle.
Ah,
What type of dog have you got?
Frenchie.
Nice.
Cat names.
Cat named Storm. Anyone else got any pets?
I used to make pet fish. But
I practically do.
Okay.
I had
You got one.
6.
Did it turn? Did that?
Them called Flash. I can only remember some of them: Flash, Bramble, and Copper. Just the only 3 I can remember. Oh yeah, Digby. That you can obviously tell why it's called Digby.
Why?
Diggs. Diggs.
Self-explanatory.
So, do you have anything that you'd like to just say to the kids, or any last bit of wisdom that you'd want to give them?
Ready? You listen to this, because this is the best advice that I'm going to give you, okay? So I think it's really important to work really hard, to be really good to work with, because if you're really good to work with, other people will want to work with you, and be respectful of everybody else. They're my 3 big tips. Thank you.
Have you got any tips for me? Because I might be in Harry Potter.
You might be in Harry Potter, yeah. So I would say be yourself. Be really good to work with, and always try and find the fun in the moments. They'll want to, if you're going to audition for Harry Potter, they'll want to see who you are. So be yourself.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on KidsKast.
Lads.
There we go, guys.
Lovely. Lovely.
The history books on the shelf.